Welcome to the last 2 years of Grand Majestic performance review. My name is Nikola Vujinic and today we will talk about overall performances of Grand Majestic Hotel. To start off with profitability, we want to cover occupancy, ROE and GOP. For the occupancy, we had an average of 80.52% in year 4, while ROE was at 6.34 in average. For GOP, we had an average of 35.43%. And in year 5, we managed to increase ROE for 3%, and now it's 9.75%. We increased GOP for 1%, and it's at 36.69%, while the occupancy dropped to 70.18%. Overall, there is a huge improvement from year 4 to year 5 in terms of room and as well F&B. But starting off with F&B, we want to say that we increased for almost 31%. This is a result of staff training, renovation in the restaurant, and effective marketing. Room revenue has increased by 45.54%, which is a good news for our management team as well as for the investors. This helps to increase our operating profits. So if you can see on this table, from year 4 to year 5, we have an average increase of 5 million approximately, and that's a really interesting improvement for our ROE and GOP as well as for all the net profit. Other revenue have increased fundamentally due to our effective marketing techniques on the website. People are really happy and they are congratulating us about our advertisement. So you can see on this table that there is a 36.78% of change in years. So as you can see in average year 4 we have 123,000 in revenue, while in year 5 we have 168,700 in revenue. When considering market share, we can see that our market share increased overall from year 4 to year 5. For the rooms, we have a slight increase, as well as for the food, while in beverage we had a higher market share in second half of year 4 than in year 5 overall. As we always had problem with staffing levels, you can see that in first half of year 4 we were understaffed for a little bit and we didn't invest a lot of money for training, while in year 4 we were overstaffed for 5.5% and we invested double more money for training. In year 5 we were as well overstaffed for 3.60%, but we invested a lot of money for training in order to meet our customer satisfaction. And that means that in average over the last 2 years we had 100.1% of staffing and we invested around $5,000 in training. In sales and marketing department, in year 4 half 1 we spent $439,000 in order to improve our marketing strategy, while in second half of year 4 we used $879,000 for marketing. In year 5 we had an overall yearly number of 902,000 and we use that for advertising in all types of rooms. Cash balance remains stable for the last 2 years, which enable us to change and improve in many different areas. In year 4 we mainly focused on renovation of facilities according to the low guest satisfaction in some facilities. In year 5 we invested in theme restaurant and kept on investing in activities that could possibly increase our guest satisfaction, which is the result of it have been seen. This was Grand Majestic Hotel review performances, and we hope it was informative, and if you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact our management team. Thank you.